Hello and welcome back to Agility No Traders, Day 70. I haven't done a playthrough to Day 70 since Alpha 19. How about that? I mean, the Horde base is where it is right now. I don't think that's going to change much. I've got plenty of steel to do some last minute upgrades and loads of concrete. Like more concrete than I can shake a stick at. So I think, with my day to day, I think I'm just going to spam some treasure maps, you know? If we just read... Man, they're all over the place. Is that one in the middle of the water? Maybe it's just in the peninsula there. Okay, let's start with... Raphael's. So we can come down to Claude and Stefan's, Sarah's, Jennifer's. I think that's it then, isn't it? Oh yeah, and Nicole's done here. So let's go do that. Let's see what this skill does for us, because we maxed out right here, see? Get out of here, stupid thug. Okay, we're all the way up here at the coast. Ooh, don't drive your bike off the edge. Let's get rid of these stupid trees. Hey, we got a honey out of that. Nice. Right, this will give us a rough idea of the circle. Let's start digging. Okay, it shrinks every 3 swings, actually. So, if I'm to guess... Looks like it's probably going to be around here somewhere. Yep, here we go. Should be just to my right here. There we are, lovely. That treasure hunter perk's actually pretty cool. Let's see what it does here. Find 30% more items in buried treasure. And also, every 3 blocks dug up, the treasure search radius is reduced by 1 meter. 10, I think, normally, then 7 and 5. So down to 3. Pretty powerful. 5 grand. We don't need a machete parts. We scrap that. I mean, we can scrap all that ammo. Grab that. Cool. How would you like my pickaxe, Steve? Alright, don't need to get rid of any trees for this one. That's nice. It's not even really worth putting the frames down to see where it's shrinking, because every 3 things, you can just do this. There it is. 7 grand. We don't need the old cash. Scrap, 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 scrap. Can't. Got no room, but yeah, pretty cool. Down to Stefan. Here it is. Right, no money in that one, but gunpowder, ammo, it's all good stuff. We're down to Sarah's now. Here we go. Couple of annoying trees for this one. No cash again, but more useful stuff. I'm actually out of room here. Drop this, this, this. There we go. Man, that's a big, clean area of road with no cars on. Oh, there you go. One just spawned into view. Very nice. Is that the town I know about? Yes, it is. Man, we're hungry. I'm thirsty. Here it is. Quality 5 machete in there. Again, lots of ammo. That we don't need. I mean, they're mostly useless to me. Things like the bullet casings and buckshot for smelting. That's good. And I guess the 762 does scrap down into a lot of brass. And we've got this one over here. I think we're best coming down here for it. So I don't get confused. It should just be up here. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, you blended in so well. Didn't even see you. I hope it isn't in that water section there. Is this our final one? Yes, I think it is. And there's a bunch more ammo. Cool. Pretty cool lake, isn't it? Look at the car. Just sat in the lake there. Whoa. I don't know why I'm not noticing zombies today. Maybe they're all wearing assassin armor as well. Alright, a quick morning's treasure hunting there. Done. Pretty nice. Get the 762 scrapping. Full stack of clay right there. Do not need this machete in the slightest. Check it out. Alright, so for those interested, we ended up with 46,475 dukes in a no trader series. Kind of crazy, isn't it? Alright, well, we've still got a fair bit of time here, so let's go inspect what we need to inspect here. Get our nail gun down. See what we want to upgrade to steel here. The only bit that really is important, really that, because for some reason they're beating on this. I guess when they're falling down, right? Yeah, that would be the only explanation. Oh, an airdrop. Where's that going to land them? Up here. In the water, is it? Maybe we go for that. Yeah, it's like every block down here just been hit once. Kind of strange. What am I with there? Removed a block here. And I've not brought any cobble with me. How have they destroyed that block? Get rid of this. There we go. Let's just stop them destroying that again. Alright. Let's go get some concrete blocks. Which we have plenty here. Oh yeah, and let's, just in case we need to again, let's grab a stack of cobble. We've got one ladder and one set of blocks steel all the way up. That'll be fine. The rest are just fail safes. I wonder about doing this. Get this going out another layer. The idea being to stop them piling up and getting up to the roof. There we go. So that should stop them kind of piling up and getting up there. That match him. I think we're good here. But why don't we go get this airdrop? Just up north there. I'll try and go and get the airdrop, I should say. Because yeah, this hard base is done now. And I can't believe it's actually in the water. Things like this used to happen in the game all the time. Cool that there's cars under here now. Cobble blocks. Alright then. Quality one-handed knife, a grilled meat, goldenrod tea. Yeah, it's a nice little area, isn't it? I do like the way the coasts and stuff look in this game nowadays. Here it is, the weird complex. Let's see if there's any books. Nothing we need. We'll see if the dart drops need any more darts. Barely. And how are these things doing? Yeah, barely used. Let's see how these spikes are up here. Yeah, I think they're fine. Yeah, we mustn't have had any vultures last time out. We've got another 500 steel right here. I think pretty much everything that's important to steal at this point. We have 2 bottles of learning elixir. Let's see if I actually remember to take them this time. We've got a ridiculous amount of ammo, and look at all this brass we've still got here. Because we're scrapping all the 762. I think that's something I'll take into future games, is, you know, scrapping my ammo I don't use rather than selling it or whatever. Alright. Time is nearing. Got ammo. I've got my learning elixir here ready to pop. I put it in my gun slot so I don't forget it because I know what I'm like. Do I not have... Still don't have a helmet light on this thing. Okay. Take it out of the mining helmet. Stick it in here. And we're wearing this because it gives us bonus damage to the Dulcher. 44 ammo does 50% more damage, and 44 Magnum and Desert Vultures reload faster. So, there we go. So that's the Horde Knight starting. I'm going to wait until I see the first zombie before I pop this. Just make sure... Oh, it does need repairing, actually. Here we go. Here we go. Learning elixir. ×2. Sounds down. And let's rock and roll. Final Horde. Look at that. Radiated Cops, Radiated Whites. We got game stage of 199 and we're level 97, which is pretty cool. And we got Radiated Cops, Radiated Bikers, Radiated Whites. And these guys are dangerous. But we do have, if you didn't know, we got this, which is darts. Which just really helps increase the damage to them. Like that. I just took that cop down really quick. We've also got SMG turrets and shotgun turrets right there as well. So if things do get a bit overwhelming, we have got panic switches we can hit. That's level 98. Will we hit level 100? I don't think so. Don't think we've got enough time. But even being that close to level 100 is pretty cool. I just heard the radiated cop blow up down there. The one problem with this Horde base is it's built upon something that's got a big basement. It's the Johnnytown POI. And Johnnytown, as we know, goes down and down and down for a long way. One of those dungeon crawls that takes you really far underground. So it's probably not the sturdiest of foundations to build upon. So if things like cops and demos do blow up down there, there's no telling what that will do to the structural support and stability of this structure we find ourselves fighting the Horde in. I've got to say, I've really enjoyed this series. That's why I've played till day 70. It's purely because I've been enjoying it and I've been wanting to carry on. You'll know from my previous series, if you've been around the channel at all, you know, I don't carry on past a point where I feel I need to. Basically, I don't arbitrarily just carry on until day 70. I very much stop when I feel like there's nothing more to achieve in a save, or when I'm bored with it. And because we're not using the traders, I haven't suddenly got everything really quickly. And the traders also make you skip a lot, I think. There's so many POIs in this game. And once you've gone past tier 1 POIs, you're unlikely to go back to tier 1 POIs, for example. And you miss a lot of tier 1 POIs and so on. Like yesterday, in-game, there's a couple of POIs I haven't seen for years, probably at this point. And it's because playing without the trader really does bring back the kind of exploration element to the game. Highly recommend it. We don't need this stuff. You can unnecessary hit there. Man, those whites are tanky, aren't they? I mean, we could still melee if we wanted to. Nothing stopping us. Other than the fact this takes a lot longer to get a decap on some of these tankier zombies, you know? Ooh. You little sneak. Get out of here. Make sure we heal, actually. Oh, we need to eat. We're hungry. That fast reload's really nice, actually. I hadn't really noticed that before, but it is rapid. Look at this. Boom, done. So the Enforcer outfit is good. It's just, I don't like how squishy I am when I'm wearing it. I'd rather be able to sneak. I think it doesn't mitigate the benefit of sneaking and getting that sneak bonus damage and not being spotted, and also the beefier armor you get with the medium assassin armor. But for Horde Night, it's fantastic, this Enforcer set. If you're running this particular build. Well, I think we've got a Radiated Vulture up above. Yeah, we must have. Has to be a Vulture. We'll keep an eye on it. Oh, regular Steve, get out of here. Wasting my time. Don't bring me dweebs, bring me zombies. Weird that there'd be a regular Steve in amongst this level of Horde. Oh yeah, it was, look. It was a Radiated Vulture. They are a bit of a pain, to be honest, the radiated vultures. But what can you do? Lumberjack, come back here. Crawling away. Quick repair down here. Actually, this should be over here. So I can quickly switch to it. Oh, level 99. Man, I wish I could see these stupid vultures. There it is. Oh man, look at his weird green brain. That's horrible. Definitely another vulture out there. Right, 130. We're hanging on. And we've got a 15,000 XP chain going on right now. Just about to lose it, of course. There we go. That's pretty cool, though. And I hope they don't nerf this ladder block in the Storm's Brewing update. It's so nice just to have something realistic in the game. Just something that we can fight through and easily reach through and repair blocks through and stuff. Such a nice block. I think it is time for the developers of this game to stop worrying about how people play their game and just deliver good content. You know, I love this game, I really do, but their focus does feel misplaced sometimes. In that they just really want to stop people playing how they want to play. It's supposed to be a sandbox game. Now, one game that gets being a sandbox right is Project Zomboid. They'll change things, but they'll put it in options. If you played Project Zomboid, you'll know, and if you haven't played it, my goodness, if you go to the sandbox settings for that game, they let you control everything, and I mean everything. Zombie behavior, zombie population, you know, the speed and stuff, of course, but just little things like if houses have alarms, if they don't, the frequency of it, whether zombies migrate, whether they don't, whether they can lunge when they go over fences. They let you play in a game that you want to play in. Whereas the devs for this game just really want you to play how they want you to play, you know? It's like, well, no, we only envisioned people playing this way, so we'll do everything we can to stop any other way of this game being played. And it's really, I don't know, it feels like they shouldn't call it a sandbox game if that's what they want to do, you know? So I really, really, really hope they stop focusing on worrying about how people play it. And I hope they just deliver some awesome content now, because this game's got such... This is, like, you know, probably my favourite game. And it's still miles below its potential. That says something. Just think how good this thing could be. And there'll be somebody out there saying, well, you know, you can mod the game. Yeah, but, you know, people who play in console can't. What about those guys? Just imagine how much fun it could be if you could just control with massively detailed sandbox settings exactly the save you want. It really adds to the replayability. Which is why I love Project Zomboid, to be honest. Yeah, excited for the next update, though. Really, really am. And it does sound like, from what I understand, they are making this linear progression that they're adding in. They're making that an option, aren't they? Which is good. So maybe they are changing their stance and that sort of thing. I hope they are. I think I can see a demo down there. Yep, sure can. He's lying in wait down there. He's not coming up for some reason. There's another one right there. There we go. That's woken him up. Yeah, if you've got enough view distance, you can see the zombies waiting sometimes. It's like, oh, look at that, level 100. Well, that's an achievement. I can't remember the last time I was level 100. Or if I've ever been. There was that demo I hit with an arrow. Ooh. Careful now. And that's 4 AM. Oh man. Actually pretty beat up here. Let's switch back to our assassin stuff. Man, they're still coming, you know. Is that it? Yeah, we're calling that it. Let's go down. Right, let's quickly see if we get anything interesting loot-wise. There we go. We've completed that. We've got 4x4 truck accessories. I'm just going to call out anything interesting. Because this is the last episode. You will not be shocked to hear. There isn't really anything further we can do in this particular save. Robotic drone cargo schematic, armor, crafting kits. All pretty standard stuff. Yep. And quick look up here. Yeah, and alright, cool. Well, thank you very much for watching that. Really, really hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know by leaving a like down below. Subscribe if you want to see more. Special thanks to the members of Team 25 who support this channel via channel memberships. It really is appreciated. Thank you so much for supporting throughout the series. I've had a blast with it. I really hope you've enjoyed it too. As always, have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.